Hey guys, Half a Cubie here, and today we'll be trying to fix a KungFu YueHun. Okay, so the first step in fixing a cube is to find out how the cube works. So let's take a look at this Lingpo for example. 2x2s are actually 3x3s, but with a layer hidden. As we can see in this Lingpo, we actually have hidden edge pieces. The one difference is that in a 2x2, the core actually moves with one piece. If we zoom in here, we can see that this white, blue, red piece actually controls the core. See how the core is moving with the white, blue, red piece? But then if we go to the green, red, white piece, it moves with it on this axis and this axis because it's connected to this piece. But if we do it on this axis, it's not. If we take this cube apart, we can see why that is. Let's just move the YueHun to the side now. So, we can see here that we have the edge pieces, like we would have in a 3x3, and the corner pieces, but this centerpiece seems awfully interesting. If we continue to take this cube apart, you can see that like a 3x3, it has a core. But the difference is that these three centerpieces are different. If we put the cube back together, we can see that these three centerpieces actually keep that one cubie in place and control the whole core with it. So let's just put that one piece back in. Alright. So now every other place where there would be an edge piece has an edge piece. But this one piece, let's say it's the blue, orange, yellow, or blue, orange, white, sorry, actually is stuck in there and cannot rotate without moving the whole core with it. Now with my knowledge of this, I thought I could fix the YueHun, but I was wrong. If we put all these pieces to the side, we can see that a YueHun mechanism is actually very different. As we see here, all of the centerpieces are the same. So how could one cubie move the whole core? The answer are the edge pieces. If we zoom in on this edge piece, we can see that it's completely flush. But if we get another edge piece, a very specific one, you can see where a nub used to be, and I can't do this without the screwdriver popping up. Where the nub is, there used to be a stick pointing out that hooked in to these little nubs here. There were three of these, and if they were put here, here, and here, it would keep that corner piece from moving without moving the whole core. Now, my friend, the PotatoSaladSolver, broke this cube and gave it to his mother, a non-cuber, to fix. She thought that those nubs there were actually causing lockups, so she cut them off. He gave it to me to fix, and I could not for the life of me figure out why it was broken, until I saw the little tiny nubs, and then it all came to me. But I realized that I could not fix this without using epoxy. Now mind you, using epoxy was not something I wanted to do. I fear it would ruin the turning quality. But ruining the turning quality is better than having no cube at all. So let's get right to it. So, what we are going to do now is take the three pieces that used to have nubs in them and glue them to the centerpieces. So let's push everything aside so we don't glue anything else. Now we're just going to get a little bit of epoxy. Let's take the cap off and get something to mix the epoxy with. get some epoxy. There we go. That should be enough. Don't forget to put the cap back on. Let's mix up that epoxy. So now this epoxy is ready to use. Okay, so let's place the epoxy into the cube. Just put a little dab onto this piece here. And a little dab onto this piece here. That should be enough to glue it in place. Let's place that piece in. Alright. Let's take it with this piece. Put a little dab. And another little dab. And once again, place the QB in. Now we have to be extremely careful that we put it in the right place, or else we'll get glue everywhere. Now for the last piece. And let's place that piece in. Now we have to let those pieces dry with the glue for a couple hours, and then we'll reassemble the cube. Okay guys, so it's been about a day now, and I think this puzzle is finally ready to be put back together. I actually had to take it apart because I forgot that this piece has to go in before we glue it, because I couldn't get the piece in after I'd glued it the first time. So let's just screw the pieces in. Now that we've got the core back together, let's try to put the pieces back in. Alright, so the cube is back together now, and let's try to see if it works. And it does! It's got a very smooth turning, it's a little bit tight, but I can always loosen the tensions later. Let's try solve. Note that I am extremely bad at 2x2. Oh, and while I was fixing it, I twisted a corner. I actually have to loosen it to untwist that corner. Whoops. Let's just twist a little bit more. Or twist the corner back. Nope, have to undo these too. Twist it. Tighten those back up. We'll evenly tighten it later. Oh, that's way too much. And it now works great. All layers turn, and you can see if we zoom in that the core moves along with this white, blue, red piece. And everything's great now. Alright, so I've successfully fixed this cube, and I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to go check out the guy who actually owns this cube, I'll post his links in the description. He's the PotatoSaladSolver. What a great name that is. If you like this video, leave a like. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to subscribe to his channel too. Leave a comment for what you want to see next, and as always, thanks for watching. Bye!
Everything changes.
As you see, all of the as we see here, all of the edge pieces